Hello viewers, I hope all are doing well. Today we're going to discuss adding and subtracting numbers in scientific notation. When adding and subtracting numbers in scientific notation, we must make sure first that the exponents are the same. Let's deal with the following examples. Number 1, we have 4.0 times 10 raised to 3 plus 5.0 times 10 raised to 3. So the exponents are the same. It's positive 3. So we can add the coefficients. So the coefficients here are 4.0 and 5.0. 4.0 plus 5.0 will give us 9.0. And then you just copy the base 10 and the exponent 3. So the answer is 9.0 times 10 raised to 3. Example number 2, we have 7 times 10 raised to negative 6 minus 2 times 10 raised to negative 6. So looking at these exponents, we have the same negative 6 exponent, so we can directly subtract the coefficients. So 7 minus 2 will give us 5 times 10 raised to the power of negative 6. So this is the answer for number 2. Number 3, we have here 1.9 times 10 raised to negative 2 plus 3.8 times 10 raised to negative 2. Again, let's check the exponents. It's the same, negative 2. So we can now add 1.9 plus 3.8. So if we add these numbers, 1.9 plus 3.8, 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry 1. So you have 1, 2 plus 3, that is 5. So we have 5.7. So your answer is 5.7 times 10 raised to the power of negative 2. Let's proceed to our last example. Here we have 6 times 10 raised to the power of 5 minus 4.2 times 10 raised to the power of 5. So they have similar exponents or the same exponents. So we can now subtract 6 and 4.2. So subtracting 6 and 4.2, subtract. This can be written as 6.0 by the way. Okay, so we subtract. So this will become 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. So this 6 will become 5. So 5 minus 4 would be 1. So our answer here is 1.8 times 10 raised to the power of 5. Let's add and subtract numbers in scientific notation having different exponents. Let us remember this acronym LARS. LARS stands for L for left, A add, R right, S subtract. This means that when you move the point to the left, you will be adding the number of places that you have moved to the exponent, while if you are moving the point going right, you will be subtracting the number of places to the exponent. That means we need to make sure that the exponents are the same before proceeding to the required operation. So here we have 1.5 times 10 raised to 5 plus 2.0 times 10 raised to 4. We will be making the movement in this coefficient here having a lower exponent. So remember that when you move to the left, you will be adding. If you move to the right, you will be subtracting. So let me move this point here to the left so that I can add plus 1 here to make it 5 so that they will have the same exponent. So from 2.0, so we have the point here. I will move this point going left. Okay, so since I have moved one place, this will become 4 plus 1. So rewriting these numbers, we will have 1.5 times 10 raised to 5 plus, this will now become 0.2 or 0.20 times 10 raised to the power of 5. So now since they have the same exponents, we can add. So 1.5 or 1.50 plus 0.20. Okay, so you have 0 here, 7, then you have 1. So your coefficient now is 1.7 or 1.70 times 10 raised to the power of 5. So this is now your answer. Let's proceed to example number 2. We have here 3.9 times 10 raised to 6 minus 5.2 times 10 raised to 5. We have 6 and 5 as our exponents. Now we need to make the move so that we can turn this 5 to 6. So we need an additional of 1 here, 5 plus 1. And for us to have an addition to the exponents, we need to move to the left. So from this point here, we will move 1 place going left. Okay. So this 5, it will be added to 1. So we have 5 plus 1. Let's rewrite 3.9 times 10 raised to 6 minus, this will become 0.52 times 10 raised to 6. Now you have the same exponents. We can now subtract. 3.9 minus 0.52. We will make this 3.90. Okay, so subtract. This will become 10. This will become 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. And then 3 minus 0, 3. So our answer is 3.38 times 10 raised to the power of 6. Last example here is 8.7 times 10 raised to negative 3 plus 4.0 times 10 raised to negative 2. Exponents are negative 3 and negative 2. And we know that negative 3 is smaller than negative 2. Now the movement will be done on this coefficient here, 8.7, since negative 3 is smaller. So now we can move this point going to the left because we want to add plus 1 on negative 3 so that it will become negative 2. So from here, we can move 1 place to the left and this will now become 0.87 times 10 raised to negative. Okay, again, this is negative 3 plus 1. So negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. Now, plus 4.0 times 10 raised to negative 2. Now, they have the same exponents. We can now add 0.87 plus 4.0. Let's add another 0 there. So, this is 7, this is 8, and this is 4. So, our answer here is 4.87 times 10 raised to negative 2. Before giving you these practice items for you to work on, let's have one more example here. 4 times 10 raised to 7 plus 8 times 10 raised to 7. The exponents are the same, so no need to worry about the exponents. Now what we are going to do is to add the coefficients. So 4 plus 8 will give us 12 times 10 raised to 7. This is supposed to be our answer, but looking at the coefficient, which is 12, it violates the rule for the coefficient because remember that your A should be a number greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. And 12 is already greater than 10. So what we're going to do is to make one move to the left. So 12 here has a point after the number 2. So it's here. We need to move one place to the left to make this number 1.2. And we will be adding plus 1 to the exponent. So this now becomes 1.2 times 10 raised to the power of 8. It's your turn to practice the following items. Number 1, 9 times 10 raised to negative 3 plus 6 times 10 raised to negative 3. And number 2, we have 5 times 10 raised to 11 minus 3 times 10 raised to 11. Number 3, you have 4 times 10 raised to 4 plus 2 times 10 raised to 3. And number 4, 7 times 10 raised to 7 minus 5 times 10 raised to 8.